Good evening, everyone, and welcome to the first episode of my completely original quiz, a brand new, never-before-seen game show format that in no way resembles any pre-existing game shows. I'm your host, Ken Jennings. I'm your host, Willie Osso, and I have with me today these three contestants from the Halo lore community: Austin from Jumper Escape, Cammy Shep, and Phoenix Affliction. Unfortunately, because Cammy Shep's avatar is AI-generated, I was going to disqualify him because I hate AI, but instead I opted for the more ethically acceptable, time-honored human artist tradition of tracing over the image. And I made Austin and Phoenix one too, so he didn't feel left out.
What is this smile I'm doing?
At least you're not peering into someone's soul.
He's got 1,000 yard stare.
Yeah. Austin looks like he just farted and really wants somebody to smell it.
And I look like I'm
And
smelling.
no, I'm the one. Yeah, I'm the one who smelled it.
Cammy looks like he's been posting daily on some sort of social media platform for years.
That is,
Yeah.
that is the
Name
look
any
that
of
comes
them.
across.
Gentlemen, are you ready to take my cock?
Coming out of the gate strong.
Yes.
Our categories today are Spot the Fake. These are several images where the character has been altered in some way. Who's That? Pretty self-explanatory. I'll need you to identify the character on screen. Halo TV show. I'm not really sure what that one could be. Multiplayer maps. These are images that represent a multiplayer map and you must give me the map's name. Action Sack, which is a random grab bag of questions without a specific category. And a Not Halo, which are pictures of things that aren't from Halo but are named the same, and you'll give me the Halo thing it shares a name with. So I guess to start us off, because Austin is just top of the list, Austin, you get first pick.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah. Okay. Halo TV show Mythic, please.
Really? Okay. Halo TV show for Mythic. Who directed the Halo TV show?
I have no idea.
That's why it's the Mythic question. All right, Phoenix.
Bonnie Ross.
That is incorrect. It was Otto Bathurst. I would have also
course.
accepted Who Gives a Shit.
Not so close.
Okay. Now
So
I know
we'll
what
get
we're
rid of
doing here.
Halo
Okay,
TV
you
show.
got it.
Yeah. All right.
Let's go. Who's that? Normal.
Who's that for normal? Who's this?
That would be John 117, the Master Chief.
That is incorrect. Does somebody else want to guess?
No!
Phoenix.
That's John Halo.
That is incorrect.
Okay.
know who it is.
Here's the
I
thing.
know who it is.
I'm pretty sure
I also know who it is.
that Nicole?
That is Nicole from Dead or Alive
Yeah.
4.
Yep.
Fighting.
As soon as he
Actually,
told me
straight
no,
up,
and I thought about the stance, I was like,
Yes.
Straight up, just last summer I played through the entirety of Dead or Alive 4 to unlock her.
That is 4 points for Austin. All right, Austin, you get to pick.
I'll take Who's That for Mythic, please.
Who's that for Mythic? Who's this? I will accept as well the character that they play. Austin,
Ewan McGregor.
that is not Ewan
I was
McGregor.
gonna say that.
Phoenix.
It's Obi-2 Kenobi,
That is not correct. Cammy, you want to make a guess?
your brother.
Who gives a shit?
That is not Who Gives a Shit. The answer was Andrew McCaig, who is the voice actor of Private First Class Chips Dubbo.
What? I thought it
The
was just
legend.
straight up. I thought they just picked some random Australian, so I didn't know.
Let's do not Halo heroic.
All right, not Halo 4 Heroic. What is this? That sounded like the Sword Ignite first, which is Phoenix.
What is a bag of ruffles?
Nope, Cammy.
I was going to say a bag of potato chips.
That's incorrect. Austin, you want to make a guess?
There's the bow here, guys. There's something to the bow. I know it. Is it because it's Chips the bow?
It's Chips Dubbo.
Are you kidding me?
Yeah! Goated with
Oh,
these
man, I
wowsins!
gotta change my mindset here.
Austin running away with the quiz so far.
I do have to change my mindset here.
Listen, y'all just don't have silly ingrained in your brain 24/7. That's all that's happening right now.
All right, Austin, you get to pick again.
Oh, you already know it. Spot the fake Mythic, please.
Spot the fake for Mythic. This is one of my favorite questions on this quiz. Which
Oh,
one of
no.
these isn't real?
Whoa, okay.
Austin?
Is it the one that's all the way on the like far right behind the yellow one?
No.
No. Okay.
Cammy?
I want to say it's like the deep blue one, like the first one of the blue.
No, it's not. Damn. All right, Phoenix.
None of the above.
That is incorrect. The correct answer was it was the yellow one. That is not a real
Oh,
color in
come
Halo
on.
CE.
Oh,
Austin was
Interesting.
so close.
Golly. Whatever, man. Whatever. Game over.
Okay, let's go with Action Sack, Heroic.
Action sack for heroic. Going for the hard ones.
Action sack.
What is the Arbiter's worst line? Cammy?
It's when he's sitting there and the brute, the ship is coming full of flood, and he goes, "What is it? More brutes?" After
That
he
is
just went all of Halo
correct.
2.
Oh my god!
It's what is it, more brutes? Quoted from the guy who almost exclusively fought the flood
Yeah.
in Halo 2. He knows it's not brutes.
Yep.
He's trying to get a rise out of Chief. He's trying to restart some old problems.
The amount of people in my video that were like, "No, he's joking," and I'm like, "Does the Arbiter? Does he joke a lot?"
Yeah, no.
Right?
I'm gonna go. Let's do multiplayer maps. Heroic.
All right, multiplayer maps for heroic. Which multiplayer map is this?
Hemorrhage.
Hemorrhage. That is correct. It's
Dang.
Hemorrhage. All right.
Let's go.
6 more points for Cammy. Cammy is pulled into the lead in just 2 questions.
Multiplayer maps. Normal.
What is this? Phoenix.
What is Sidewinder?
That is Sidewinder.
So
Wow.
fast with that one. So fast. Very good.
That's insane. You have a thing for snakes, I'm guessing.
Very good.
Okay, let's go with Who's That? Heroic.
Who's that for heroic? Who is this? Phoenix.
Show me Tremonius.
That is Tremonius. I didn't think people would remember who this was because he's such a forgettable boss.
I
remember
did
him
a-
as the brute that gets bullied. That's all I can consider.
yeah, so I did a video about Jaga coming back in Age of Dawn, and I picked the clip of Jaga
Yeah.
giving him a haircut, you know?
Mhm.
Yeah.
All right, that is 6 points for you.
Oh gosh, this
All
is bad.
right.
Oh, this is great. I love you guys.
This is a close game.
Okay, let's go with Not Halo Mythic.
Not Halo for Mythic. What is this? Phoenix.
Who is, I don't know, Witch Knight? I don't know. Witch,
No.
Night Witch. I don't know.
Is that a lich?
It's a lich.
I knew it was one of the Covenant things because it's undead. So I'm like,
Wow.
I DM 2 D&D campaigns.
Yep. All right, that is 10 points for Cammy. Now he's pulled
Dang, I
way
thought
into
nobody was
the
going to
lead.
get it to like keep us even, but that backfired. So.
Let's go with multiplayer maps legendary.
Multiplayer maps for Legendary. We're leaving all the easy questions for the end of the game, huh? What's this? Cammy.
Oh no. Oh no. I can't remember what it was.
All right, Phoenix.
What is Pripyat?
No.
I mean, yes, but no.
Austin, you want to make a guess?
I don't know the name of this map.
It just hit me.
All right, Cammy, you want to make another guess?
Hotel Zanzibar?
No. This is Ghost Town.
Ghost
okay.
Town.
Yeah,
Oh, okay,
this is
that makes
the
sense.
this is the
Ghost
cutscene
Town,
from
yeah,
Call of Duty,
okay.
which is 50,000 people used to live here. Now it's a ghost town.
It's a ghost town. Yeah.
God, I got to change to rewiring my brain for this.
Multiplayer maps, Mythic, please.
Multiplayer maps for Mythic. What's this?
Elongation.
That is elongation.
Oh, good job.
Good job. That was the hard one.
Wow.
All right.
That was very
Austin
good.
pull on into a close second place. And you get to pick again.
I got excited.
Can I get me, folks at home? I want you to put in comments right now what you think I'm going to choose. Anyway, Action Sack Mythic.
Action Sack Mythic. All right. How was Cat able to be shot in the head by a single needle rifle round? Phoenix.
Because of the, goodness gracious, the glassing beam, it caused an EMP effect, so it rendered her shields not active, so it was one shot.
That is a common fan theory, but is incorrect. Cammy.
That's because her head is missing right there.
No, that is actually a screenshot from the game. Her head disappears for 1 frame. That is actually just what happens in that cutscene. Austin?
Plot.
That's close enough. It's because the writer said so.
Fair enough.
The actual answer is so hotly debated that nobody actually fucking knows, and they've never given a plot explanation.
valid.
So this is all we have. All right, that is 10 more points for Austin.
Sometimes you just
Very
got to
good.
be a little stupid, gentlemen. Sometimes you got to be a little stupid. Give me. We're gonna switch things up. Spot the fake, easy, please.
Spot the fake for easy. The first easy question of the game. Which one of these is fake? Phoenix.
One on the left.
That is incorrect. I think Austin went next.
I'm pretty sure it's the dude on the right.
That is correct. It is the dude on the right.
Yeah, it's
He
the dude
is
on the right.
a different color. The one on the left
I'm
is the
colorblind.
absolutely awful, ugly piece of shit that they had in Halo Combat Evolved
CE.
Anniversary.
Yeah, you can tell by just the way that it looks wrong. You can tell that way.
Oh, I thought it was the pizza attached to the back of his helmet.
Oh no, that's just part of the accessories. Who's that easy?
Who's that for easy? Who's this? Austin?
Tom. I don't remember the number.
That is Tom.
Yep.
I was able to
Alright.
name his number for some reason last year at HCS, though. That's pretty cool.
Austin going crazy now. Austin knows the game.
Do you see that smile? That's a smile of a man who's winning. That's what that is.
Yeah.
Halo TV show for easy, please.
All right, Halo TV show for easy. What vehicle showed up suspiciously out of place? Oh, okay.
No!
All right. Phoenix immediately already.
Toyota Hilux.
No, that is incorrect.
It's a Toyota something.
It is not. It is a 2001 Chevy Tahoe.
Oh, it's a Chevy.
Oh, oh, damn
I think you're talking about when the guy had the 50 cal like a technical.
Yeah.
See, all I want to know is like if it's supposed to be some sort of antique, what did they do to ship it out there to
Yeah,
match your goal?
500 years in the future on another planet. Yeah.
Let's do Who Is That Legendary?
Who is that for legendary? Closing out the category. Name any of these characters. Okay, Phoenix.
Whoa.
Who is Fire Team Raven? And that is not Antonio Silva, but that is oh god, I was just playing this. Oh no.
Cam-
No. No. Name any character.
One of I think one of them was named Hudson.
Maybe. I don't actually remember the answers to this question, so we'll have to see.
Oh boy.
If any of you get this right, I'll give everybody the point.
my God.
That's the thing. I know he's right. One of them is named Silva, but I don't remember the first name.
Oh, what's the Hispanic dude's name?
No,
What's the
Antonio
Hispanic
Silva
dude's
is
name?
their commander. Not
Yeah,
one
as
of
their commander.
Oh, no,
What's the Hispanic dude's
yeah,
name?
Ramos.
Victor Ramos. Oh my
You
god.
guys, you guys can
my
take this.
God.
That's all good.
So I
you
got
can
two?
take it.
I knew there's a
Yeah, there was Victor Ramos. We have Marcus Hudson, Ethan Graves, Victor Ramos, and Ava Lang.
Ethan Graves is the most early 2000s protagonist name I've ever heard in my life, and I forgot about
right.
it.
So you will each
Yep.
get 8 points as I promised, but none for Austin because he decided to concede it.
I
All
don't,
right.
I don't like it when Cammy closes the gap because he's staring at me when he does it.
All right, let's go with Action Sack for Legendary.
Action sack for legendary. What's going on here? Phoenix.
Give him the chair. It's Jerome hitting the
Yep,
flood
that's
aboard.
That is
Spirit
right.
Fire.
It's Jerome hitting the flood with a steel chair.
That's fair. I immediately was like, Dean Ambrose? What is that about?
That is 8 more points to Phoenix, putting up to
Very good.
36 if I'm
Very
doing my
good.
math right, because I'm bad
Golly.
at basic math.
26.
26.
I took a
You're
commanding
welcome.
lead. All right, let's go multiplayer maps easy.
Multiplayer maps for easy. What's this? Phoenix.
Let's go with keys.
No, that's not a multiplayer map,
It's
is
not keys.
Can I say what it is without knowing the name?
it? You can describe it as best you can, sure.
Okay, it's that Halo
Oh, I
CE
know,
map
I'm an
where all of
idiot.
it is teleporters and
That is
small
Can I say it
Incorrect.
again? Can I say it again?
Yes,
I know the
Phoenix.
name. Lockout.
It is lockout.
Let's lock
That's amazing.
Oh
very
my
funny.
God. I'm an idiot. As soon as I focused on the blur again. Oh. All right, let's get it out of the way. Halo TV show, Legendary.
All right, Halo TV show for legendary. Who's this? Cammy.
That is Atriox.
That is Atriox.
Damn it. This is cringe. This is cringe. The whole situation.
All right, Cammy is now at 38 points.
Okay, let's do not Halo for Legendary.
Not Halo for legendary. What's this? Phoenix.
My other favorite franchise, who is Grunt?
That is Grunt. That is 36 now? Yeah.
Yes, now it's 36.
Okay.
Now it's 36.
Now it's 36. So back up to the correct amount of points. All right.
All right, let's go not Halo for 4.
Not Halo for 4. What's this? That
Mjolnir.
sounded like Cammy. That is Mjolnir.
Nice. These are good, man. I love it.
That's 42 points.
Let's just finish up not Halo with not Halo.
All right.
Easy.
Not Halo. What's this? Cammy.
Oh,
That is a Revenant.
That is Revenant.
damn it.
I thought about it for
love this
1.2
movie
seconds
too.
too long. Ah. Oh.
Cammy up to 44
I just watched
points.
that movie the other day, too.
Pulling away.
Let's do Action Sack Normal.
Action sack for normal. Finish this quote. I would have been your daddy. Cammy.
But you're But your dad beat me over the fence.
That is incorrect. Austin.
But a dog beat
Oh,
me
the
over
dog.
the fence.
But the dog beat me over the fence.
No, you're right. You're right. Well, hey, technically.
All right, that is 38 for Austin.
Action sack. Easy, please.
Action Sack for easy. How much EXP does the Halo 3 Action Sack playlist in Halo 3 give? Austin?
5?
That is incorrect. Cammy?
I want to say 1.
That is incorrect. Phoenix?
0.
0.
Oh, it's 0. That's so
I purposely didn't go first.
We had to triple check this information because it felt wrong.
Interesting.
That is 2 points to Phoenix, tying him back up with Austin.
Ooh, Halo TV show, normal.
Halo TV show for normal. Name any member of Silver Team, not Master Chief. That sounded like Austin first.
Yes, Kai. Very easily. I love Kai.
That is correct. There's Kai. The answers were Kai, Vanek, or Riz. Austin is now up to 42 points.
The Halo TV show Heroic. Get it out of here.
All right, so let's get this out of here. What singular episode does Master Chief keep his helmet on for the whole duration? Phoenix.
I have no idea.
The last episode.
That is incorrect. Cammy.
The first episode?
That is incorrect. Austin.
I'm pretty sure none of them.
None of them. I lied. Though also technically, there is one episode which doesn't feature Chief except for a dream sequence with Quan, where he never takes his helmet off in the dream sequence, but it's not technically actually him, so it doesn't really count. But I would have accepted that as an answer.
You mean the most satisfying episode in the whole season?
Yes, where he just murders her over and over. All right, that is 48 points. Now putting Austin in first.
It's me. Okay, spot the fake for legendary.
Spot the fake. That sounded like Austin first.
Well, this depends on your definition of fake.
I'd make a guess, or I'll put it to Cammy.
No, it's okay. You know what? The Halo 4 one looks awfully muted.
That is incorrect. Cammy?
Damn.
It is the one on the far left.
That is incorrect. Phoenix, you want to make a guess?
So the one on the far, the one on the far right was guessed, and the one on the far left was guessed. So I'm going to say, what is that? The Halo 5 model, second from the left.
That is correct. The undersuit was changed.
What?
That's
I
some
don't even
horse
see
shit.
the
Yeah,
Oh, the color of the undersuit.
yeah, the color of the undersuit. This is the correct. He has this ugly fucking green undersuit.
My second guess was going to be Comedy Vault Anniversary because his hands are so small that I always consider that to be.
That's just how that looks. That
I was going to say Jimmy Rings there. He just doesn't
Yeah.
exist. He's not real.
Well,
All right,
that
sweet. I'm
goes
back in.
to
it.
Phoenix.
take that
Alliance
W,
runs.
man.
That is
Take that W.
46.
I will take that W. All right, spot the fake for 4, please.
Spot the fake for 4. This picture was created by Vengeful Vidam in Engine, so this is Halo Reach. One of these grunts is wrong. Austin?
I'm pretty sure it's the one on the far right.
That is incorrect. Cammy?
The second one, that sort of gas mask one with the eyes, I think he's supposed to be a lot more green than that.
That is correct. Here's the
yeah.
comparison.
Wow, that's quite the memory there.
Yes.
Nice.
You are now tied first with
Oh.
Austin.
Okay, so this could either be
1
a
point
solid.
game.
This will determine the winner. I didn't realize this would be so close.
Wow.
But that is great. So
Oh, boy.
get ready. This is going to be another image made by Vengeful Vidam in Engine. One of these is fake. I think Austin got it first.
Yeah, I want to say. I want to.
Cammy, you want to steal?
Yeah, it's the white one.
That is incorrect.
What? I thought he didn't have a helmet in the game.
It's the Gold Zealot.
That is incorrect.
Is it the red one?
It is. You all got it wrong. It was a 1 in 4 chance, and you all got it wrong. It was the blue one.
It's so much more obvious now. For the last question.
Yeah, the white elite was intentionally there to trip you up. That is technically wrong. That is what happens when the armor permutations don't apply correctly. And at the end of Gravemind, this elite can show up with a couple different random armor permutations. So he'll look different every time, but he will be white with honor guard armor and a different helmet. But that is technically, that does happen in Halo 2.
I think I deserve
The
points.
blue is just wrong. So that
Listen,
closes
because
out
my
our
first
quiz.
Wow.
Because my first instinct was that was blue. I deserve those points. To be honest, 'cause that was
I
my
do
first
not have a
instance.
tiebreaker for that, which means Austin and Cammy both get first, and Phoenix comes in third.
Well, at least there wasn't a loser.
I
No
say
one
we go
lost.
on to Halopedia, hit the randomize button, and for the tiebreaker.
So Cammy, what does this mean for us? Or are we good?
I think we get married and move to the countryside.
Oh,
On the left.
I don't know what to say. I mean,
Wow,
it's the
that
right
was
time for it, I
close.
suppose.
These are small mobile spherical drones capable of remote use using anti-gravity generators for propulsion, used in the creation of high-quality holographic real-time images. Austin?
I know
Is
it's
that
from-
called a luminary?
No.
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 They're like projector drones or something like that, or
That's
proto
close.
drones or something. There's an
Phoenix?
achievement in Halo 2 for it.
What is a holosphere?
It is a hollow drone, so I'll give that to you.
Oh, come on! I was just as close.
Shall we do
You don't
another
got the
one?
first
to-
word. I
to
got
really...
the second word.
Okay.
Can that get me to 48?
Sure, we'll get you to 48. I put you up at 48. So it's a three-way tie.
Now
We'll do
it's
one
the
more
try. Now
random
it's the real
page.
tiebreaker.
An ultralight all-terrain utility vehicle employed by several human organizations. Phoenix.
What is a mongoose?
That is correct. That makes you the winner of our quiz. I'll put you up to 50
wow.
points just so you're the winner.
I got
The crowd
thrown
goes
off because
mild.
I heard ultra light and I'm like, what do they have that's made of hard light? Well, Mr. Affliction, let me give you my utter congratulations for being the absolute, some would say in this moment, depending on how people will take this quiz, the smartest and or dumbest person in the room.
Yeah, you sniped a win from third place. So
I had to rewire my brain.
it does feel very in line with this quiz.
Everyone, oh my god,
Oh
so
my
many
God.
stories. Everyone loves a good underdog story. This is great.
Thank you, everyone, for playing the very first completely original quiz.
And thank you for the opportunity to be here.
Well, I've had a whole lot of fun, question mark?
That was a lot of fun.
That was great.
You guys want to tell the viewers where we can find you?
Behind you. No, you can find everything related to Jumperscape. You can just go to jumperscape.com. You'll find everything about us there.
Cammy Shep on Twitch, YouTube, TikTok. Google Cammy Shep. It'll come up.
What a flex. Holy shit.
yeah.
No, this is an actual flex I have. Google a Halo topic, go to images, whatever Halo topic there is, you will find a video of me talking about it.
Bet.
That's pretty
Hold on.
cool.
You can find Phoenix Affliction by Googling Cammy Shep and then looking a little bit further down. And at Phoenix Affliction on TikTok and YouTube.
And if you can't find Willie Osso, then that's very confusing, and I don't know what you're doing.
Look down. Scroll a little bit.
Oh my god! My crotch! Willie Osso is bursting out of my crotch!
With a face like that, yeah, why not?
Oh god. I hope that's not what my penis looks like.
It just looks back at you like that.
Why have you done this to me?
Is this Halo After Dark?
It is now.
I mean, Cammy earlier offered to be wed in exchange for just taking the win together, so I mean, I guess.
Yeah, we're going to buy a cabin now, aren't we?
I mean, I was looking. I had to pull it up on my...
Yeah,
My
me too.
phone.
Yeah, and enjoy your honeymoon.
I am able to marry people in the state of Iowa. So if you're
Well,
willing to
I mean,
travel-
Phoenix, you could do that. Plus, if you want third wheel.
Me and Phoenix are both boat owners, so if we get like a boat side or like a lakeside cabin, we could really come up with something. There.
I don't have a boat.
I can just picture
Well, you
it
can come
now.
on mine.
I could what?